The evolution of modern etiquette in digital spaces. In an age where digital interactions dominate our daily lives, modern etiquette has transformed significantly from traditional norms. The way we communicate, share information, and interact online now requires a new set of rules that reflect both respect and adaptability. This shift is not merely superficial, it represents a deep change in how society values personal space, privacy, and mutual understanding within virtual environments. As such, developing an awareness of these evolving standards becomes crucial for maintaining positive relationships across various platforms. Digital communication standards. Digital communication today demands clarity and consideration in every message sent through emails, texts, or social media posts. A single misplaced emoji can alter the entire tone of your intended message. Being mindful of language choices ensures that messages are perceived as respectful rather than dismissive or sarcastic. This includes using appropriate subject lines when sending professional correspondence and avoiding slang that might be misunderstood by others. Avoid excessive use of emojis. While they add personality to text, overusing them can dilute professionalism and sincerity in formal communications. Use clear subject lines. Clear subjects help recipients understand the purpose before opening your email, which respects their time and priorities. Social media presence etiquette. Your presence on social media influences perceptions about you personally and professionally. Maintaining consistency between what you post publicly versus privately helps build trust among followers and colleagues alike. Carefully curating content means being selective about what gets shared while also respecting boundaries regarding others' private matters. Posting without consent could lead to misunderstandings or even damage reputations unnecessarily. Privacy considerations. Online data privacy remains paramount in today's interconnected world. Users must actively manage who sees their profiles and ensure sensitive information isn't exposed accidentally. According to recent studies, nearly half of users have experienced some form of data breach due to poor settings management. Regularly reviewing account security features allows individuals to stay informed about potential threats and take necessary precautions against unauthorized access or misuse of personal details. Professional networking practices. Navigating professional networks successfully involves understanding unspoken rules around engagement levels and appropriateness during conversations. Knowing when to engage deeply versus briefly depends largely upon context and relationship status with contacts. Respecting time limits imposed by busy schedules shows appreciation towards others' commitments outside work hours. It fosters goodwill and opens doors for future collaborations based on mutual respect. Respond promptly but politely. Acknowledging receipt via quick replies demonstrates attentiveness yet leaves room for thorough responses later. Be authentic in introductions. Authenticity builds stronger connections compared to overly polished versions that lack genuine expression. Ethical sharing of content. Ethically sharing content encompasses more than simply giving credit. It extends to acknowledging sources accurately and ensuring permissions are obtained beforehand whenever possible. Misrepresentation often occurs unintentionally but still carries consequences regardless. Fair attribution practices protect intellectual property rights while promoting transparency among creators. Always verify facts prior to reposting any material so misinformation doesn't spread unknowingly through well-meaning shares. Give full credits where due. Proper citation strengthens credibility and prevents accusations of plagiarism, especially relevant within academic circles or business reports. Verify source reliability. Cross-checking claims enhances accuracy, reducing chances of circulating false narratives under guise of good intentions alone. Virtual meeting manners. Virtually meeting people necessitates adherence to certain protocols similar to face-to-face encounters, albeit adapted digitally. Preparation plays key role here, including testing equipment ahead of meetings to prevent technical hiccups disrupting flow naturally. Active participation during calls keeps discussions productive, whereas passive listening contributes little value unless followed up appropriately afterward. Engaging visually. Cues like nodding heads affirmatively signals attention given effectively. Maintain eye contact virtually. Looking at camera instead screen mimics real-life gaze, improving rapport formation remotely. Minimize background noise distractions. Choosing quiet spaces reduces interruptions, helping maintain focus throughout duration. Cultural sensitivity across platforms. Engaging globally exposes us inevitably toward diverse cultures requiring heightened sensitivity, particularly concerning holidays, traditions, beliefs held dear worldwide. Missteps happen easily despite best efforts, sometimes leading embarrassment or worse conflict resolution challenges later. Researching cultural nuances proactively avoids pitfalls arising from ignorance. Understanding differences enables richer experiences, fostering cross-cultural respect essential nowadays, increasingly globalized communities. Learn basic greetings respectfully. Familiarizing oneself with common salutations increases inclusivity, making everyone feel valued irrespective origin. Recognize religious observances sensitively. Being aware dates associated major faiths prevents accidental offenses impacting relationships negatively. Personal brand management. Managing one's brand effectively involves aligning public persona consistently with core values espoused privately. Discrepancies create confusion, weakening authenticity, ultimately harming long-term perception positively. Strategically choosing topics discussed openly maintains desired image, reinforcing strengths desired professionally while keeping vulnerable aspects shielded accordingly. Balancing openness versus discretion determines success significantly therein. Define clear brand identity upfront. Establishing consistent themes guides content creation, ensuring coherence across channels used widely today. Monitor feedback continuously. Regular check-ins gauge reception, enabling timely adjustments, preserving relevance continually amidst changing trends dynamically. Handling conflict digitally. Addressing conflicts online requires careful approach, balancing honesty with diplomacy skills vital, navigating delicate situations safely. Rushing into heated exchanges rarely produces favorable outcomes, typically escalating issues further needlessly. Prioritizing calmness before responding allows thoughtful deliberation, crafting replies constructively aimed, resolving disputes amicably rather than exacerbating tensions unfairly. Utilizing private messaging options facilitates safer dialogues, addressing concerns discreetly preferably. Pause before replying emotionally charged messages. Taking brief moments, reconsider intent behind reactions promotes measured decisions, preventing escalation likely otherwise. Seek clarification first rather than assumptions. Clarifying doubts initially avoids misinterpretations, causing additional problems, unnecessarily complicating scenarios already complex enough. Conclusion: mastering modern etiquette in digital spaces equips individuals better handle myriad interactions encountered routinely these days efficiently. Awareness cultivated gradually translates into practical applications, enhancing overall quality interpersonal engagements meaningfully. Continuously refining approaches according evolving landscapes guarantees sustained effectiveness, nurturing robust relationships, thriving constantly amid rapid technological advances, persistently shaping societal behaviors comprehensively.